Well, hello, Virgo. Welcome to your December reading. Let's see what we have for your energy in this wonderful December. You have some love cards, but really it's less about that and more about interpersonal relationships. So, networker enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. Okay, speaking your mind. So, Marlene Dietrich. Dress for yourself, not for a lover or occasion. Once you have forgiven your lover, get them to reheat the sin. Um, it's the friends you call after hours that matter. Jonathan Vaness. A little beard pomade will take you to the next level. This sofa has lived its best life, but now it's got to go. There is no such thing as too much of your beautiful face, Henny. Okay. This is a lot of opening up, sharing yourself with others, friends, lovers, whatever it is. There's a lot of being your true self. Um, there's a lot in this energy, Virgo, of you making something happen. Okay, it's like you're putting the foot to the pedal here. Okay, it's not about speed, but it is just about being open and vulnerable. There's a lot of vulnerability here. I feel like you've gotten someone's attention. Okay, I don't know if this is a lover or not, but you've definitely gotten someone's attention, and now it's time to like not heat it up, but be open, vulnerable, expressive. Not. It's less about playing the game and more about enjoying the game. Okay. So we have fairy ointment, the sight. Mm-hmm. So you have something locked into your sights, whether this is a person or a situation. The rose elf revelations. Mm-hmm. And survival. Mm-hmm. Okay. Seeing what you want, having the realization that sometimes you have to take an active approach towards it. You have to open yourself up. You have to be vulnerable. Um, it's like making a decision for abundance to achieve the thing that you want, not waiting on it to come to you, but more like taking active measures. So I see you doing that, Virgo, because it's like you see something you want, so you have to take an active approach in it. Not passive, not maybe later. It's like, what can I do now to ensure the success of the thing that I want or that I have in my vision? So, let's see. Okay. 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 2 of Swords, 4 of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Devil, the Hangman, Justice, 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay. Um, you've taken a step back probably from something emotional. You may have taken a step back from love. You may have taken a step back from a particular person. Um, but the Wheel of Fortune tells me that now is the time, right? Now is the time to get involved in your feelings and what it is that you want. And a person that you're interested in, maybe a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It's like you've took enough time in the background now to make something happen. For a lot of you, this is opening up to someone. This may be cutting someone off. It's just knowing what it is that you want, because the Queen of Cups tells me that there was a negative view, I guess, of the situation. So major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, Hangman, and Justice. Just from the major arcana, the situation is changing. I feel like it was complicated for you, Virgo. Whatever this is, seems very complicated. Like other things are involved. It's weird because I feel like the decision was made fate-wise a long time ago. Now you're getting into that fate. It's less about what you've chosen or the process that you went through, but now fate is like creeping in here. I feel like someone feels that a situation is unfair. It's not you. The other person feels like something is unfair. Or it's kind of like they weren't doing right or they weren't being fair. But I feel like you're ready to let that go. And this could go two different ways, Virgo. It's like this person was not doing right by you, so you're just ready to let it go. This could be you're deciding this person has learned their lesson and now you're going to try to work on it. It could go two different ways. But anywho, let's start this. You've put someone in the friend zone, or you decided to kind of slow down a relationship or maybe even cut it off a little bit to work on your happiness and your stability, which you have achieved. You've achieved whatever it is that you set out to achieve. You feel whole in that area that you were missing at the time. And I feel like now you're ready to make some sort of decision, whether to stay or to go. You've done that. I feel like you know what it is that you want to do, right? It feels almost like this other person has had time to process their decisions and what it is that they have done based on you two not being together or being on the outs in some way. There is definitely a problem that lingers over you two, your relationship or your connection. And you've decided, Virgo, whether you can deal with this or not. Okay. So I feel like that's where the decision is, like, can I deal with this thing about this person or this situation? Is this something we can work on? Is this something we're not? But it's less about you working on it and more of you making the commitment to stay or deal with this or not. Um, like, am I going to sit and deal with this or am I not? Like, is this something I want in my life? Is it not? And that's the route this is going to go. It's really based on your decision. It's not about the other person. It's about what it is that you want to do. Um, so whatever that perspective is, that's what you're choosing to release and that's what you're choosing to hold on to. And this is different for different people. The Wheel of Fortune is just about your fate and your decision. You've chosen to either take a step back from something or not work on it, in turn to focus on something else to get more of a clear head, I feel like. And that's what you have achieved here. So now that you have this clear head, I'm just going back over it. You know what it is that you want to do, if it's something you can handle or if it's not. It's kind of like you've accepted a person for who they are and you're like, okay, we're either going to do this or we're not going to do it. You've made that decision. No more lingering in the middle, I see here. Is this something that's going to break us up? Is this something that's going to keep us together? So all in all, you do choose to make some sort of sacrifice. And it's for the betterment of the situation as a whole and the betterment of you. I feel like your work is good, your career is good, your money is good right now. You're good as a whole. And you're seeing, like, is this something that basically, is it something I can deal with or not deal with? I mean, that's really what it is, right? Someone either did, I feel like someone did something that was not fair to you or weren't truthful or weren't honest. It feels to me like they have sort of not moved on from it, but it's like this person didn't see at the time that this would mess up the relationship between you and how important the connection was to them, and it has hit them that they have done something wrong or something has not been fair. And this is the month where you choose how you're going to move forward with this. So are we going to try to do this or are we not? I feel like you're expressing that fully, along with what you need, what the problems are. And depending on how this person reacts to it is depending on the action that is taken. I'll say that. Okay. Okay, the devil's the first thing that's popping out to me. Yeah. Whatever it is, okay. If this is a relationship, there is something in this relationship or about this person that nags you. It bothers you. Okay. You know that moving forward, you can't continue to deal with this same issue or this same problem if you decide to keep on with this person or if you decide to take them back, whatever this is, right? A lot of reasons why you keep going back to this person or connecting with this person is because you've built something in the past. There's like a past nostalgia, or like a connection between you two. There's a moment where you look back on that person, you think, oh, we were really happy in this time, or I had the most happiest moments with this person at this moment. So that's that. Yeah, this person held on way too tight to not accepting change or not accepting your point of view because they didn't want to change or they want things their way. So there's a little, I wouldn't even say a controlling aspect, but yes. um, they may just not like change. Some of you have moved. Some of you have gotten new cars. Um, Not even that. I feel like you've been taking a lot of action to achieve the sort of dream life comfortability that you want, and you've achieved it. And regardless of with this person or without them, you've achieved a sense of happiness that you want to maintain. But now, and that's why there's this big decision around, if I do this, will it interrupt my peace? That's what you have to figure out here. Okay, to someone else, they almost feel like there's so much going on, or they have so much going on around them that influences their decisions. But they're starting to realize what it would be like without you, without this situation, without the thought, without some sort of connection with you. And they're having an awakening, if you will. But it just depends. Let's see. Yeah, it just depends. You're going to release what is not going to work. The whole point is, Virgo, you're very good how things are right now. And it's like, well, I can continue this or I can let it go, but I'm not going to let it disturb my peace. I'm not going to be in a situation where it causes conflict with my life or anyone else around me or any situation around me. I just feel like you're not going to give up for that, you know? Also, this person, they're sort of controlling, or they don't want to listen. They're trying to manipulate the situation to be in their favor. They just don't want to be the cause of the root of the problem. Okay? It's not that they don't see. It's not that they don't hear. They just don't want to admit that they were wrong. Yeah, it's interesting though, because I feel like you're coming with kindness. This is not aggressive. This is not mean. This is very kind. But I feel like they're approaching you aggressively. They're like letting their emotions and feelings take over them, and they're not being very clear. So I will say this. I feel like you're going to say what you want to say, and they're immediately going to say something. And I just want you to know, Virgo, they're going to regret the thing that comes out of their mouth because they didn't have enough time. They didn't give themselves enough time to process. This person is very defensive right now. I do want to tell you that. I mean, that's really it. I don't really see anything else. Let's see. Yeah. You're trying to change. It's like you're trying to see if this connection can change, if it can be better. You feel it, and this may even be a friend as well. You feel it like dying, not dying, but like slowly getting less and less connected, distancing itself, you know, the energy. Yeah, there's a lot of energy of we can talk this out, we can discuss this, we can be grown-ups about the situation. But like I said, this person is going to be very defensive. So there's a need to be consistent with what you think and like be the bigger person, you know? Like while this person is talking nonsense, you're just like, I'm still feeling this way, or this is the thing I still need, you know? But I feel like you need to remember, Virgo, to not absorb this person's energy. If they're aggressive, don't return with aggression type of thing. Try to keep it as calm as possible. Because the whole point here is this able to be saved? Is this able to be worked on? If it is, then yes. If it's not, then not. All right. Well, I love you. I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye bye.